Welcome back to Custom Model Connection. So today we are going to be kicking off another build. So this one's going to be a little different from the Cadillac Escalade mini build that we've been doing. This one's going to be my personal build. I've owned this car for about 3 years, brushed it off, threw it off to the side. And one of the things that I'm finding myself doing, and it's a really bad habit that I am kicking myself out of, is once I get a goal, I obtain that goal and I reach that goal, then I kind of throw it in the back burner and I don't go above and beyond. So I've owned this car for about 3 years. It took me probably about two and a half years to find this particular car out where I'm at. There's not very many, and if you see any, I recommend you get it if you're into these type of cars, of course. But I found this car. It took me about 2 years to find it, and once I got it, I kind of threw it off to the side. Mission accomplished. But in all reality, I've been wanting to drive this car. This one's going to be a daily driver build. This one's going to be something I'm going to start driving through the winter. This one's not going to be... It's going to be a pretty crazy build, though. I'm telling you guys that right now. We're going to go all out. Full transformation, full color change, full wheel, everything. The whole 9 yards. The only thing that I'm not going to do on this build, because I don't find the need to, because it's in really good shape, is I am not going to take the body off of the frame. But that's about it. From there on, we are doing a bunch of stuff to this build. So I'm pretty excited. I kind of get hinted around why I had that plexiglass behind me. And we're going to kick off, what we're going to do with that. That plexiglass is going to be held on the side for this build. We're going to do something real cool in the back. I'll kind of explain later. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys how this build looks. Let's get it. So this is the build we're going to be kicking off. It's going to go through a full transformation like I said earlier. I'm thinking of a champagne white color with some sparkles in it or something like that. Something a little different. If not, I'll probably go with the candy color. We'll kind of see. If any of you guys have an idea of what you guys think this particular body style 94 Cadillac Deville would look good in, let me know. I'll fish around with some colors. But yeah, this is it. A little backstory to why I got this car and what made me look for this particular car for like 2 years is my first car was actually it was a 94 Cadillac Deville Concourse. It was equipped with the North Star engine, and if you guys know about Cadillacs, you guys know that the North Star engine has problems with their head gasket through the head studs. And at the time when I owned that car, I'll probably post a picture if I can find one. When I had that car and it went out, it kind of sucked because I didn't have the money as a kid to put a new engine in and do the head gaskets, and I didn't have time to be doing all that. I was figuring out what I was going to do in life. So now that I got everything set up, we went ahead and found this body style with the 4.9. It's probably one of the best engines Cadillac's ever made. I'm going to say that hands down. You know, nothing out there right now, I think, can beat that 4.9 engine. They make it in a 4.5 for the older DeVilles. Well, I guess the LS kind of compares to that, but for this one, I think this one's pretty much a 350 on steroids. We still got a distributor in this guy. It's fuel injected, and you know, it's one of the last. This is the last car, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is one of the last body styles of car that they threw this engine in. And it was pretty much to get rid of these engines and move forward with the North Stars. So they gave them the two options. You can get it with the 4.9 or you can get it with the North Star. This one was running a little cheaper. You know, ended up being the better deal. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is it. That's what took me so long to find a body style like this with that engine. You know, you won't find them out there. If you do, I say scoop them up if they're in good condition. This one has literally no rust underneath. We get pretty bad winters out here in Utah. You know, salt. They throw salts on the roads, and you know, these are usually driven. This one happens to be a one-owner vehicle. They were pretty old. You know, up there. They got into an accident, and insurance actually totaled it out. So this is the damage. I went ahead and took out the light already on this side. As you guys can tell, the fender I loosened up, make it a little easier for removal. I just got to take out the last two bolts by the door, take off the hood. We could repair that, you know, maybe make it look somewhat nice, but I went ahead and tracked down a new hood. You know, we're going to paint the car anyways. We got a new hood. We got a fender in the back here. Not sure if you guys can see it. There's a fender in there. So we got parts already for this thing. We're kicking it off strong. We didn't have a couple of things with this car. Like for some reason someone took out the blower motor. Those are pretty expensive parts, so it's not uncommon that people take them out to do whatever they need to do. You know what I mean? Make a little bit of extra money. But it's all good. I already got our first package in the mail. We got our blower motor. We need that for the winter, for the summer, for the boys. You know, they need their AC. They need their heater. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be changing up the wheels. So the wheel type on this one's going to be a little harder to find. I want spokes, but we got these skirts we're going to be working with. There's not a lot of playroom because the spokes that I want, I don't think they're going to be like 13s or nothing like that. No 14s. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up either putting dubs, you know, some 20s on this, or something a little bit better for this guy. I want him to sink up in there. I want half the rim to show, and this one more than likely is going to be bagged. And you know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of people are like, why don't you just throw some hydros on it? No, this one's going to be bagged because I'm going to be driving it every day. And like I said, I don't want to do anything with the frame. The frame's in good condition. I don't want to chop it, reinforce, nothing. If you guys are looking for a build like that, after we're done with that guy right over there, we are going to roll this one up. And we'll talk, if you guys know what you're looking at, you know. But we'll talk about that one a little later. You know, one at a time for me. That one I will say will be hydroed. No doubt, hands down. But yeah, I just want to introduce this build. The next video you guys probably will see me make will be on this blower motor install. I'll be doing little install videos on it. You know, like the blower motor. To get it running, we got to put the fuel pump in because it locked up because it was sitting so long. So yeah, I already got that on order. Should be here on Monday. So we'll kick off with the blower motor. We'll end up doing that fuel pump replacement and anything in between that. That's pretty much all it needs though. It was a good running driving car. I didn't drive it because I wanted it to be all done and ready to go the way I want it ready to go, with the rims, the paint and all. And because I always throw that type of stuff for myself in the back burner because I'm so busy doing it for others, you know, I finally decided, hey, what better way to kick it off during the fall? You know, it's gonna be a winter build, which sucks, but we can rent out a garage, you know, if we need to get it painted. We'll do whatever we gotta do to get it done. So yeah. Alright guys, so that's gonna be the new build for the channel. This one's gonna actually be taken a pretty long way. The goal for this guy right here is to be done by spring 2021. That means I'm going to be doing a lot of this stuff in the winter. Should be interesting for video. See me freeze out here getting stuff done. But, it is what it is. It makes for good content, I guess. And it's something that's overdue. Should have done it a long time ago. I had the car, had all the means to get it done and ready to go like I wanted to. Just never really made time. I just kept trying to reach other goals and reach the bar in other places. Like I say, I take every Sunday to reflect on how my week went and what I want to change. And this last Sunday, I reflected that I want to make more time for my personal projects, goals, and I want to be rolling in style too. If we get everyone to where they're rolling in style, we got to get a piece of that pie too if we're the ones baking it. That's all I'm saying there. Stay tuned. I'll ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe. This one's going to be going hard. I'm going to be posting videos left and right on this one. In between that, we'll continue to do the mobile mechanic. We won't stop doing mobile mechanic vlogs, but we will be doing a lot more of these custom builds. We are Custom Auto Connection, so we got to stay true to our name. So yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.